Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. This is your hostess, Southern Belle, and welcome to another night of Bargains by Belle. I hope that we're going to have a great auction tonight. I promise you, I am going to do my very best. And I am so thrilled that y'all could join me tonight. Thank you. Let me start by welcoming Amy, who's your diver, my moderator, who is going to be running the chat today. And I also want to welcome my longest time viewer, Crochet Queen Kathy. Thank you for being first in the chat, as always. So, let me give a few channel announcements. The announcement is that tomorrow is Sunday, so we won't be having an auction. I invite you all to spend the day worshiping, resting, relaxing. If you have family, have some family time. But then join me on Monday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will have more Bargains by Belle. And on Tuesday, it's our Viewer's Choice auction. And we have the Viewer's Choice poll posted on my community page. It is not too late to vote. So that's our schedule for this week. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be shipping, packing, invoicing, all of that good stuff. And stay tuned to my YouTube community page because I may be posting a special last minute sale with a friend. We're still trying to work out the details. So make sure you watch that YouTube community post and also make sure you watch my Discord. Oh, I am so glad you got it, Kathy. I hope you loved everything. Okay, so just in case anybody new is watching, let me tell you how this works. This is a real auction, and all bids are real and binding. The only time you can retract is during the auction. So you do have to indeed pay for everything you bid on. The way that you bid is first to register. Register by clicking the registration link, which is pinned to the top of the chat. This just lets me know where to send the invoice for the items you win and where to send the items you win. So once you have registered, you can bid in the chat. How do you bid? You bid by typing numbers. So I know it's very tempting to type some words like, well, if nobody else wants it, or I'll take the last one, but please, oh please, it makes it so much easier for my moderators if you bid numbers. That way we know you're bidding. That way it makes sure to make it into the sold bin of items and into your invoice because it takes those two things to actually get you your items. Okay, the methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment just because there are no fees. PayPal charges fees and they even charge a fee on the shipping. So, but I, of course, also will take PayPal. PayPal is the software that I use to make all the invoices, regardless of your method of payment. And PayPal is also how I'm able to take your bank cards, your debit card, your credit card. They even take Venmo. So, the method of shipping that I use is Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS, also known as the post office. And they calculate the discounted rates based on 3 criteria. On the distance from your zip code to mine, I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Now, at this auction, there will be a low $1 bidding increment, but it gets even better than that. I have a round called Belle's Bargain Bonanza at the very beginning, and during this round, we will plummet all of the starting bids to just $1, and we will plummet the bidding increments to 50 cents, but only during this one event. So once it's over, our bidding increments go back up to $1. Okay. If you're watching in the chat, please, oh please, give me a thumbs up. Also, pop into the chat and say hey, socialize with us. You don't necessarily have to bid or buy, but it's always nice to have more people for conversation. So you might as well stop by and say hi. Also, you can show me a few fleur-de-lis. That helps give me some encouragement as well. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. Oh, thank you, Amy, for the fleur-de-lis. Okay, so we're going to begin Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So we are going to start looking for some $1 bits. So let me tell you the choices of items that we have. First, we have Lindt classic recipe candy bars. And what are these? These are milk chocolate with hazelnut filling and whole hazelnuts. So you need a little bit of protein in your candy. There you go. I think it may be a little bit more protein than candy. So that's going to be the first option. The second option are mug treats. This particular one is rainbow chip cake, which is kind of like a funfetti. And what you do is you dump it into a mug, you mix it up with some water, you microwave it for 90 seconds, then you frost it, and the frosting is included. Oh, hi, Renee. Hi, Jennifer. And the third choice is called Munch Bars. These are the healthy options here. They're a peanut bar. They are gluten-free. There's no artificial ingredients, and it's a low glycemic snack. Pure peanut goodness. So those are the first three options. Looking for a $1 starting bid? And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up, pretty please. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. And also press out that share button. The share button lets you share out this live so that people can click on the link to find it. You can share it on your YouTube community page. You can share it on Discord, share it on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, any interest in these snacks? Okay, last call on these. All right, we will pass. I'm just fine and dandy. Erin, how are you, sweetheart? Okay, passing on those. All right. Next, how about a few other snacks? Okay, I've got some freeze-dried banana crisps. Delicious way to snack. These are vegan-friendly. They are gluten-free. There are no preservatives, and they are all natural. That's going to be the first choice. Second choice, I've got oats and honey granola clusters, a cholesterol-free food. And what's in it? It is crunchy clusters of whole rolled oats and crisp rice, sweetened with honey, cane sugar, and a hint of molasses. Hi there, Miss Phyllis. And let me just say, that's delicious, but it's also delicious on top of yogurt. Or if you're feeling a bit decadent, it's also a great crunchy topping on top of ice cream. Next, I've got By Imperial Nuts, a fruit and nut blend. You get raisins, golden raisins, cranberry, cashews, and almonds. And last but not least, I've got one lone package of the original Swedish fish. So I want to warn you, there is only one bag of those Swedish fish. If I could have gotten more, I would have, because I know that they are popular. I've also got a beef and cheese stick duo. See, you get the beef and the cheese. So I'm going to throw that up there too. Okay, looking for a $1 starting bid. Lots of yummy snacks here. Okay, Amy's in for $1. Anybody up to $1.50? Well, welcome home, Lisa. Now you have us all worrying what the small emergency was. Okay, so we've got Amy bidding at $1. Anybody for $1.50? Now you know after the auction, we're all furiously going to be going to Discord to message Lisa. What was the small emergency? What was the small emergency? Okay, so we've got $1 bid from Amy. Lisa, do you have time to count this down? Aw, thank you for rooting me on, Jennifer. That is so sweet. Now, remember, at this auction, it's not a matter of being in or out. There is also, because of the rules of Southern hospitality, the option for second choice. So if you don't want to pay more, but you're willing to pick second, you can pay the same amount and just hope that the person who picks first didn't buy all of whatever it was you secretly wanted. So the choices are in, out, or second choice here on the Southern Belle NOLA channel with our Bargains by Belle auction. And everybody, remember, if you're on a computer, to make sure you're on live chat. If you're on a phone, to make sure you're on all chat and keep that little red line pulled all the way forward. So everybody congratulate Amy on the first buy of the night. Let's see what she wants and how many. Once again, the choices are banana crisps, a duo of beef and cheese, oats and honey granola clusters, imperial nuts fruit and nut blend, and Swedish fish. Most of these I have multiples of. The Swedish fish, I only have one. Okay, Swedish fish times 1, fruit and nuts 6. Let me see if I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How perfect is that? Okay, I'm sold out of those. Let me see what was next on your list. And bananas 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be 5. Lisa, I only have 5 of these. Lisa, please verify that you know that there's just 5 of the bananas. I apologize, Erin. Y'all know I often start the auction out with snacks, so you might as well come with your snack if you don't want to get hungry. Okay, good, good. All right. Anybody else? I've still got oats and honey, and I have multiples of that. Also, if you like some protein, I've got the beef and cheese duo. Anybody for second choice? Otherwise, we are going to move on to fun items. Last call on our food options. If anybody's watching this back, let me know. And we still have these available. Okay, next. Who likes buffalo plaid? Whether you use this for every day, for during the winter, or for Christmas, I have a 6 count of these pre-tied bows. That's going to be the first option. So pretty. They're just ready to go on a package, on a gift bag, on a treat bag, a decoration. You can just put those on anything. Next, this is plastic, but it's a nice little leaf tray. I have multiples of the bow. The leaf tray is a one and done. I have a light up door cover. It's 30 by 60, and it looks like this scary skull with a background of a spider web. And it says that it lights up. That's going to be the next choice. Also, I have these scary plastic skulls. That'll be the next choice. And then to balance it out, I have these scalp massagers. Here's one in yellow. Actually, I've got 2 in yellow, and I have 1 in silver. And you'll notice it has these little black knobs so that it's not scraping away your scalp. So I've got 2 in yellow. So those are the choices. Looking for a $1 starting bid. Oh, you had dinner, a snack, and Mexican hot chocolate. Nice. Okay, any interest in these low $1 items? So it's $1 for a 6 count of buffalo plaid bows, for a plastic green leaf candy dish, for a plastic scary skull, for a light up door cover that measures 30 by 60, or for a scalp massager. Okay, last call on these. Oh, thank you, Amy. Amy is such a great encouragement and awesome moderator. She makes sure my morale never drops. I love that. Okay, clear these off. All right, next I've got some cups. I've got these cute little Dory Cups. Here's what they look like. And 3 sets available. I've also got these bigger 12-count cups. If you need a more adult-sized cup. I've got a 6 count of eraser. I've got poster stencils. You get 26. These are 5 inches, and this is what they look like. Okay, any interest here? Oh, hello, Joanne. So good to see you. We're still in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round. And if there's anything you wanted in the first few items, you can always let the moderators know and they can add that to your total. Okay, last call on the Finding Dory cups, the bigger plastic cups, the 6 count of erasers, or the 26 count poster stencils. Okay, let me clear these away. Okay, next I've got some Crayola kits. These include 20 coloring pages, 4 crayons, and a sticker sheet. I've also got a Paw Patrol play pack, grab and go. You get 4 crayons, 1 sticker sheet, and 24-page fun size coloring book. I'm also going to have some fidgets, some little puppets. So I've got a pineapple. I'm not sure the name of this little guy. I think it goes this way, which I've gotten 2 different colors. Sweet little heart. Football. Guess I could put this up here. I have a sweet little Christmas box. The bottom is a glittery green, and the top looks kind of like Santa. Great for a gift. Hi, Christine. Welcome, welcome. And then last but not least, I've got these little plastic containers. Let me open one of these and show you how they work. These are ingenious. My mother used to use these for beading. So what's great about it is sometimes when you have beads or jewelry findings or something like that, it will go flying up. And the whole thing will rip off. This has a hinge, so just part of it rips off, and then you can reach in and just get the little item you want without the whole thing because it's hinged. How incredible is that? So I have some of these cute little containers. If I can get it back in. So looking for $1. Hi, Sung Lee. Welcome, welcome. So let me see if I can stick this in here. These are all of the $1 choices for the Belle's Bargain Bonanza tonight. We'll let everybody bid and pick, and then we will start the auction after. Now, some of these are one and done. Some of these I have multiples. Okay, Sung Lee is in for $1. Now, with this special Belle's Bargain Bonanza round, we lower our bidding increments to 50 cents. When this round is over, then we go back to our regular $1 bidding increments. So, anybody for $1.50 for choice? Lots of great choices here. And with Christmas coming up, a lot of these would be good stocking stuffers or good to keep kids occupied while in the car going to grandma's house or Aunt Jill's house or Uncle Tommy's house. And if y'all weren't here last night, you didn't get a chance to meet our newest bidder, Sung Lee. So y'all make sure and make friends with her and welcome her into the Southern Belle family. We are so glad to have you back again. Okay, we are sold to Sung Lee. Let us know which ones you want to choose and what quantities. And if you need to see close-ups of anything else, let me know. Also, Lisa is posting my Discord. So if you like my YouTube channel, you might want to go ahead and join my Discord as well. It's also G-rated and family friendly. It has a sweet Southern theme. Okay, now let me just confirm. Is this the Among Us? Is that correct? I'm not good with the names of all the characters. You can probably tell I don't have kids. I just want to confirm that this is the Among Us. Yes. Okay. These are the only two colors I have right now. And do you want them both? And if you're interested in puppets, the other choices are pineapple, heart, and football. Okay. Good to know. Okay. One of each. Anything else? We've still got the hinged container. We've still got the gift box, and we still have the two play packs, Paw Patrol and Squad Goals. Okay, let us know if you want to pick anything else. Otherwise, we'll go to the next person. Anybody want to get in for second choice? And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube channel. We've still got some more poppets left. We've still got these great keeper containers. Still got a few play packs. Last call. When we end this round, we will be ending the Belle's Bargain Bonanza round and we'll be starting the auction. Okay, last call on these. Let me clear these away. And Amy's going to conclude this round and we're going to get the auction started. And if y'all have any auction requests, you can always shout them out because I'm glad to bring those genres of items up for bid while you're still here. After all, you'd hate to miss out on something just because you were too timid to ask. Okay, let me get started with some containers tonight. I've got food storage containers, and if y'all are thinking about all the cooking you're going to be doing for the holidays, for the fall, for Thanksgiving, you know people are going to want to take containers home. When we get to flu season, you're going to be taking chicken noodle soup and chili over to leave on people's doorsteps. You're going to need containers because when you give food away, you don't always get your container back. And when you leave food for your sick friend, sometimes they forget to give the container back. So I'm going to start with this 6-pack at $6. These are rectangular. They have an orange top. They are 21.3 ounces. You're saying, oh, Belle, that's more than a pound. Yes, it's more than a pound. Now, I was naming, soup and stew and chili, But here you can see you could put berries. You could make yourself a nice salad for work. After all, if you take your food to work, you're saving money. Also, let me tell you about how these work. These are freezer safe, they are microwavable safe, and they are top rack dishwasher safe. So if you make up food and put it in the fridge, you or your spouse or kids can grab one from the freezer and then go straight to the microwave and then slam it in the top rack of the dishwasher. Easy peasy. Okay, any interest in these? Or if there's anybody that needs a bulk amount, you can always make me an offer because sometimes you need to stock up. And so if you need multiple sets, I'm always willing to entertain offers. So that's $1 a piece, six for a 6 count. And I love that the tops are a nice fall color, perfect for the fall season, for Thanksgiving. Okay, we can pass on these. Next, I have some round ones. Now, if you prefer round and you don't need as many ounces, I've got this set. This is also a 6 pack, but it's a little smaller. Let me read. This one is less than a pound. The first one was, oh, Kathy's in for 6. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, I went back. Sorry. I forget that there is a lag. Oh, pardon me. And thank you ever so much for watching tonight. All right, Kathy, how many did you want? I have 4 available. Just one, okay? Anybody else? Thank you so much, Kathy. And y'all congratulate Kathy for her purchase. Okay, there we go. And into the sold bin. Okay, next we have round containers. And these, once again, are a 6 pack. And you'll see that they hold 14.5 ounces. So if you prefer round and you don't need quite as many ounces, these might be the containers for you. You'll see here they suggest trail mix, but this is also great for nuts, for edamame. I like carrot sticks in these as well, a little berry bowl, but also soups, stews. Down here, we mostly eat gumbo. So that's what I actually put in mine. But that's beside the point. Although I also do jambalaya in these. Okay, so since these are a little smaller, I'm going to start these at $5. $5. Also, like the first kind, these are freezer safe, microwave safe, and top rack dishwasher safe. And I just love this pretty aqua color. I know it's not really a fall color, but still pretty. So you're going to get a 6 pack for the low price of $5. Any interest? Or if somebody needs a quantity and you want to make me an offer on a quantity of these, that's always a possibility as well. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Next, I've got some big boxes in colors. We're going to start these at $2. I've got red, I've got blue, I've got green. My mom used to love these, and let me tell you why. Because they have one big clasp at the top. My mother had terrible arthritis. Her hands were just gnarled, bless her heart, and she had problems with delicate little clasps. So if you notice, there is a ton of room to get fingers underneath here. So even with her arthritis, she had an easy time to just pop it up and get into it. So she had these little containers with everything. She had one for all of the remotes. She had one for her pencils and pens. She had one for craft supplies. So I just thought somebody else might like these. I'm not saying that anybody has arthritis or has problems with their hands, but you never know. And even if you don't need a box like this, you might could use it for some purpose. After all, an easy open container can work for everybody. The last time I showed these, somebody even said that she was buying the red ones to make a little emergency kit for each of the cars in the family. Any interest in these nice little keeper saver containers? Be great too for some art. Okay, we'll pass on these. Next, I've only got one bag of this. It's a Keto Trail mix. It is blueberry and banana. I'm going to start this at $3. Let me tell you what's in it: a blend of almonds, peanuts, cashews, dried blueberries, and banana chips. Yum. Nice, healthy snack for anybody on the keto plan or just anybody who enjoys healthy snacks. Looking for $3. Okay, Sungli is in for 3. Anybody want to go up to 4? Okay, Amy's bidding. She's at 4. Anybody want to go to 5? I only have this one bag. There are no multiples. It's a one and done. Okay, Sungli is out. Let's count this down to Amy. Gonna go ahead and back up the camera for the next item. Okay, we're sold to Amy. Next, I have some Christmas tree skirts. I know some of y'all will say it's early, but I know a lot of y'all advance plan your trees. And buffalo plaid is super in right now. This one has a gorgeous fringe on it. And you'll see on top of the buffalo plaid, we've got trees, we've got deer. Super pretty. It is hard to show the whole thing to you, but I'm doing my best here. So, this is going to be the first choice. And I just love that fringe. Okay. And the second choice, to those of you who like velvet, this is what it looks like in the picture. So it's a beautiful red velvet. It's got some leaves. It's got a little bit of blue at the very bottom. These are going to be $5 for choice. Now, I have two of this velvet one. I only have one of the buffalo plaid. And once again, here is how it looks in the photo. I'm looking for $5. So, choice of tree skirts, $5. I love how lickety split Amy is. Thank you so much, Amy. Let me put this down here where it will focus more on the picture. Okay, Lisa's in for 5. I know some people use the same colors every year. Some people change the colors of their tree out. Some people even need matching tree skirts. So I do have two. If for some reason you have a his and hers tree or a us and the kids tree, after all, until you get all your presents wrapped and under the tree skirt is a very decorative sight. Aw, well, that's sweet of you to say, Amy. Okay, Lisa's in for 5. Anybody want to go up to 6? Oh, your colors are red and silver. I can understand that. I'm going to dox Amy here and let everybody know that red is her favorite color. So I figured it was either red and gold or red and silver or red and white. I know Amy's probably so embarrassed that I doxed her, but she's told many times that her favorite color is red. Just like I always tell that my favorite colors are pink and purple. Okay, we are sold to Lisa. Lisa, which one or ones do you choose? You going with the buffalo plaid and all of the animals, or are you going with the fancy velvet? Okay, she's going with the plaid. I just bought this at the liquidator this week. I am so glad I picked this up now. Okay, let me fold it back up for her. All nice. And for those of you who don't know, on the Discord, we have a cute page that says, "Look what I bought at auction." And you get to see how people use the items they buy at auction. If they buy socks, you see how cute they look on their feet. If they buy home decor, you get to see how pretty it looks in their home. I love seeing the items on the "Look what I bought at auction." Okay, next I have this fancy candle. It is already gift wrap, but even underneath the wrap, it has a beautiful raffia bow. It has a sweet little tag. It's also got a tag up here. This would be great for a man or a woman. Look at this beautiful texture. It almost looks like some kind of a, I don't know, crocodile skin or alligator skin, and yet it's a candle. I'm going to start this off at $5. Do you have to pay for the Discord app? No, Discord is completely free unless you upgrade to something called Nitro, which has fancy emojis, just like YouTube is free, unless for some reason you subscribe to get the paid TV shows and movies. So I suggest that everybody use the free version of YouTube and use the free version of Discord. My Discord doesn't use any of the fancy emojis or apps, so you can message all of us, you can video call us, voice call us, group video, group voice call, and do everything on my Discord for absolute free. Just don't press the upgrade to Nitro button. That's the only time it will ask you for money. And I don't make any money on it, just like on YouTube, I have the free version. Okay, maybe I started this candle a little bit high. Let me see if it says how many ounces. It doesn't. Well, this would be such a spectacular gift to a man or a woman. I'm going to price drop this to $4. $4 because it's a nice big size gift. It's already gift wrapped. I love that there's a pretty little bow at the top. There's also a pretty little bow on the inside. Great question, Christine. I love that Christine always has good questions. Okay, so we're going to price drop this to $4. Now, the way we do price drops here on the Southern Belle Nola channel for our Bargains by Belle auction is that when we have a price drop, it becomes a buy it now. So you don't have to bid anymore. The first person to put 4 in the chat gets this big, beautiful candle with this amazing texture to it. I just love this texture. So anybody for 4? Just put a 4 in the chat and it's yours. It's a one and done, so I don't have any more. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, let me know. Do I have more? Yes. I'll be glad to show some on Monday. Let me know in the chat if you'd like to see birthday cards or you'd like to see Halloween cards. I think I have some wedding cards even. So let me know what holidays or themes you'd like. I think I have some thinking of you cards as well. So just put out the type of cards. Lisa will write it down and I will gather those up and show them on Monday. And they'll be in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza right at the beginning, because they're only going to be $1 for choice. I'm so thrilled that you like them. I try to tell people they're fancy and 3D and covered in plastic, not the kind that you get just at the store. Okay, Lisa, make sure you get that list. All right, we're going to pass on this candle unless anybody has an offer on it. Okay, next I want to show you a super cute craft item. I'm not sure if my mommy made this or not, but it's a children's apron. And what they did is they took a pretty little pot holder and a matching kitchen towel, and I sell matching pot holders and kitchen towels all the time. They added some pretty little grosgrain ribbon and they turned it into this cute little apron. I think this thing is just darling. Let me see if I can back up the camera to see it. I'm going to start the bidding off on this for $6. So it's just amazing the things that crafters can think about and how just sewing these pieces together, the pot holder and the towel, make such a cute apron. And all they had to do was add the pretty little sash of grosgrain and a little grosgrain ribbon here. So looking for $6 for this. It's a one and done. And let me tell you what we have still to come tonight. We have some garden stones. We have candle holders. We have wired edged ribbon, wallets, Christmas ornaments, keychains, scarves, We have some window clings, and we have some velvet pumpkins. So if any of that sounds good to you and you'd like to see it on the auction block next, then shout it out and I will bring it up next. Otherwise, I'll just keep randomly picking things, but it never hurts to request any of those or even something else I might have at a later time or be able to bring it up on Monday. Because remember, we take Sundays off, but Monday and Tuesday, I will have more auctions. Okay, we will pass on this. All right, next, let me show you some wallets. These wallets are going to be $8 for choice. Here's the first one. It is black, white, red, and a little bit lavender. It's brand new with tags. And it's got all of these credit card slots on it. Here's the change compartment. There we go. Let me get it zipped back up here. All right, that's going to be the first choice. Here's the second choice. It's got all of these lovely fall colors on both sides. You know, I might have to do that. Um, I'll talk to my mods about it, and if they like the idea, then I'll put up a poll on my YouTube community page. That's the best place to put up polls to see if people have time, but that's a great idea. What is it made of? I don't see any label. I see silicone. I see credit card slots. This one has um kind of a linen type texture. This one has kind of a vinyl type texture. Next, this one is fabric and quilted. And it's got a beautiful print to it. It's also a wristlet. The other ones were just wallets. This one is also a wristlet. And look how gorgeous the quilting is. Just beautiful. Let me show you the inside. Here's the inside. Here's the little coin spot. So, and I love that they have credit cards on both sides, credit card slots on both sides. And nice that this one's also a wristlet. Next, this one is also a wristlet and it says love. It's of that style, but it is not a name brand. It's just pretty, which is why it's so affordable. So if you're looking for solid black, this is your solid black, but you'll see it has a pebbled leather type texture. So the two wristlets are at the top, two wallets are at the bottom. And I will have two name brand ones after this, but I wanted to start with what's affordable first before I go to the more expensive name brands. Hi, Kristen. Thank you so much for tuning in, sweetheart. I so appreciate it. Click the thumbs up if you would for me, pretty please. So it's funny that Christine was asking about different materials since these are all different materials from each other. Aw, thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it so much, sweetheart. Okay, any other interest? Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to remove these two. And on the remaining two, Amy, let's do a price drop down to 7. So price drop down to 7 on these two wallets. Cool Ranch. Welcome, welcome. Aw, thank you so much for sharing this out. Well, those are the only two wristlets I will be showing tonight. I will have 2 designer wallets after this, but neither of them are wristlets. Oh, well, I don't need you to buy anything. You can chance with your humor and with your presence. After all, window shopping or cyber shopping is great too. So I'm just glad to have you here, Kristen. Okay, so the 2 remaining ones I have price dropped down to 7. So we've got a great one for fall and a great one for winter. We'll see if anybody's interested. If not, I'll show you the 2 name brand ones I have after this. Yes, if you'd prefer for me to bring back the wristlets for $8, I can. Hi, Rose. Welcome, welcome. Okay, last call on the wallets. I think the wristlets are requested back, so let me bring those back. We've got the fabric, quilted fabric with these paisley designs. And here's the wristlet strap. That was one choice. And then also I had this black pebbled one that says love. Both are brand new. And these are 8. And then after this, I'm going to have 2 designer wallets. They're going to be a little bit more. Just because sometimes you pay for a name. It's black. They are both black. Let me see if I can get a good... Maybe I have too much light on it. Is this better? So it is solid black with a pebbled texture. This one is black, and then the print has magenta and some lime green and white. Okay, last call on these, and then I'll show you my 2 designer wallets. Any interest for $8? $45. I thought it was cold to get down to the 70s in New Orleans today. Although now it's dropped to 69. So I'm just loving this weather here. Although I always wonder, should I take a sweater? Should I take a sweater? When I left this morning and it was 70 degrees, I kept thinking, should I take a sweater? Okay, well, if you're still thinking about it, Christine, you can always email me and let me know. Let me show you the 2 designer wallets I have. These are going to be $12 for choice. Here's the first one. It is 9 West, and it is the epitome of classic year-round colors that are going to go with everything. And here's the inside. You'll see this wallet was originally $39. $39. But I'm starting it at just 12. And you can see here, Here's the little spot for your driver's license, and it's got 9 West here, 9 West here. Here's your credit card slots. So this is the first one. Here's the second one. It's only got the little hanger where the tag was, and it is pretty in pink. Love Betsy. So Betsy Johnson line. And you'll see we've got credit card slots, your driver's license slots. We've got a beautiful coordinating fabric on the inside. So it's a nice bifold. So these are the two options, 9 West or Betsy Johnson. 52 in Minnesota. I always wondered what state you lived in. People who've registered, because I have them on the mailing list, whether they bought something or they just want to receive the newsletter, I know what state everybody's in. So I had no idea what state you were in. I'm so blessed to know that now. Well, believe me, in the 90s and the 80s, I was waiting for some 70-degree temperatures. So we get so little of the cool temperatures. Okay, so I'm looking for $12 for either of these designer wallets. 9 West or Betsy Johnson series. Love Betsy. And y'all click the thumbs up. It's so nice to have 15 people in the chat. So if you're not already in the chat, hey, step in, say hi. You can even tell us your state or your temperature. We love to have everybody chatting, or you can tell me about your favorite designers. Okay, I'm going to clear these away. All right, next, let me show you these beautiful garden stones. They each say the word garden, and one has a dragonfly, and one has a butterfly. So I'm looking for a $3 starting bid. And of course, if you wanted to just tape a little key to the bottom, you absolutely could. That would be our little secret. Hi, Diane Phillips. Everybody welcome Diane to the chat. Well, I'm glad everybody's finally cooling off with this weather. Okay, so we've got these garden stones. They literally say garden, and one has a pretty little butterfly on it. One has a pretty little dragonfly on it. I'll tell you what I use these for. When I get a pot that's a little bit too big and I'm waiting for the plant to grow to fill up the pot that I know it eventually will fill up, while it's got that extra space before it gets big, I put one of these in it just to fill the space and look decorative. And then when the plant's grown big enough that it fills the whole pot, I take this out so the plant can have the extra space. And then I put this as my space filler in the next one I plant. Because I always like to plant in a pot that's big enough where it has room to grow. Well, maybe I started this a little high. Let's do a price drop down to $2. These are both one and dones. I have no multiples. Any interest? And yes, Amy's right. If you haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please do that. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. I'm always hoping with every auction I can get a few more thumbs and a few more thumbs to keep my channel growing. Okay, last call on these garden stones. Okay, let me move these aside. Okay, next, do we have any glasses wearers in the house? I've got these glasses cleaning tools. In fact, let me rip mine off and I want to show you how just perfectly they would be, because this way you can clean both sides. I'm not going to open this because that would dirty it. You can clean both sides. You can clean it from the top. You can clean it from the bottom. Super simple little gadget to have. This is going to be $2 starting bid. And I do have this in several colors. I've got it in green. I've got it in red. I've got it in blue and black. Nice little stocking stuffer. Even if you don't wear eyeglasses, you might wear reading glasses or sunglasses. So super helpful to have in the car. When you're in and out of the car and the rain hits your glasses, you don't want to smear the rain all over your glasses. This is a great way to clean your glasses. So I've got pairs of these everywhere. I have one in my car. I have one by my bed. I've got one in the bathroom because when I am trying to style my hair, I actually want to be able to see it. I can't wear my glasses when I'm putting on makeup, but I can while I'm styling my hair. So $2 for these glasses cleaners. And after this, we're going to have a vintage item that belonged to my late parents. Okay, let me get those out. Let me show this vintage item while I'm getting those out. Okay, it is this glass set of candle holders. Look at this beautiful scalloped edge. It almost looks like there's one inside another, but it's all one piece and it just has the scalloped edge. You're going to get the set of 2 for the low price of $6. $6. And you can just put a candle inside those. Votive candles fit fine. You can also put a tea candle in there as well. I'm not sure if my late parents ever used them or not. And then after this, we're going to do the velvet pumpkins. And these are a really thick, sturdy piece of glass. It is not a light glass at all. I'm not sure if y'all can see how thick the glass is. You know, nowadays glass is so thin, you could almost just crush it in your hands. This is a really thick piece of glass, which is why it has stood the test of time. Okay, I'm gonna move those away and show you some pumpkins. Let me move the camera back because they are big and I have lots of colors. And they're brand new. You'll see it says velvet pumpkin. These were $5. I'm going to start the bidding at just 2. So here is a black one. Oh, and look at these beautiful golden stems. The golden stems are beautiful too. Indeed, Connie, absolutely. So here's the first one. I've also got it in a silver. Oops, oops, don't fall, don't fall. So quite a savings off of the price. I've got a cream kind of champagne color as well. Of course, I got the classic orange, a pumpkin colored pumpkin. So I have two in the orange, two in the champagne, just one in the black, and just one in the grayish silver. It's kind of a platinum, really. Okay, looking for $2 for choice of velvet pumpkin. And these are a nice size too. I mean, you can see the size in my hand. They are not a tiny little pumpkin. So even $5 would have been a great price for these pumpkins. But with Bargains by Belle, I am going less than half price. And remember, you can use pumpkins all the way up to Thanksgiving. And I think these champagne ones or the silver one would be especially lovely for Thanksgiving. Okay, Amy's in for two. And remember the bottom row, I have two of each color. Erin, I think you might be a little bit behind in the chat because we're showing pumpkins right now. So everybody make sure that your red line is pulled all the way forward so you're not lagging. I'd hate for somebody to miss out on some good deals. Also, let me know what you'd like to see next. I have solar lights. I have wire-edged ribbon. I've got some beautiful scarves, Christmas ornaments, keychains. I've even got some Christmas flags. Okay, we're sold to Amy. Let's see which one she wants. I've got a total of 6. I've got 2 champagne, 2 orange, 1 black, and 1 of the silver. Okay, she's going for 2 orange, 2 champagne, and 1 silver. 2 champagne, 1 silver. So that just leaves this beautiful black one. Anybody for the black velvet with the golden stem? Oh, okay, Connie. We'll look forward to you later. Thanks so much for checking in on us. And we'll look for you later. Thanks, sweetheart. Okay, anybody for the last pumpkin? Just $2. The original price was $5, and I'm selling them for just $2. And the black is the only color I have left. All the rest sold out. Any interest on this very last pumpkin? Okay, we'll pass on this one. All right, next, let me show you some beautiful garden flags. These are for Christmas. Here is a cute little dog. And he's wearing a sweet little Santa hat. And here's some poinsettias. These flags are going to be $5 for choice. Here's the next one. Look at this sweet face. He's also wearing a Santa hat. And then last but not least, I've got this one that's Snoopy with little Woodstock. And you'll see he's sitting on his little house, and his house is all decorated for Christmas. So $5 for choice for Christmas garden flags. I do have two of the Snoopy flags in case anybody needs more than one. Okay, any interest in the garden flags? Always nice to have some decorations people can see during the day, not just lights for night. Okay, we'll pass on these if there's no interest. Okay, next I have this diaper rash cream, zinc oxide, daily use for diaper rash, fast acting, paraben free, fragrance free. If anybody is interested, $2. $2. So diaper rash cream, $2. Any interest? Okay, last call on this one. Okay, next I've got a runner. Most of the time, when you see Christmas runners, they are red and green. But what if you're a person who doesn't use the colors of red and green? I thought this was a great take on a way to use neutrals of creams and whites and browns. This would be lovely in a dining room or maybe one of those eating counters or breakfast counters, maybe going down a buffet. So I'm going to start this Christmas runner. It's new in the package for $5 starting bid. Oops, I got it upside down. Y'all should have told me. Okay, any interest in the runner? Lisa, make double sure your red line's pulled all the way forward, pretty please. Okay, any interest in the table runner? Okay, we're going to pass on this. Okay, next I have choice of fanny packs. Now you're saying those look all skinned and fabulous. Those can't possibly be a fanny pack. Mel, you must have looked at that wrong. That must be some kind of cross body bag. Well, I have to tell you, when I retail arbitrage them, I thought that I was buying a crossbody bag, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh wait, it's not crossbody. It's in the center, so that means it's a fanny pack. And you can see it's new with tag. It's adjustable. Let me show you the fabulous texture to it. Really pretty. And then let me show you the inside, which has got room for a nice big phone. Oops. For a nice big phone. You could put your wallet in there. You could just put a little bit of cash in this zippered pocket right here. So I'm going to start these off at $6. And the choices are black or pink. So if you want to do some traveling, these are great. Sightseeing, even for a theme park, a flea market, garage sale. You know, there's just something about wearing the big purses that those shoulder bags hurt my shoulders. Or the crossbody, those make my chest hurt after a while. So a fanny pack to me is a great situation, especially when it is stylish and fancy and fantastic like this one. Okay, any interest in either of these fanny packs for $6? They're both one and done. There are no multiples of these. Well, let's do a price drop. Price drop. Price drop. Price drop. Okay, let's price drop these down to $5. Pretty please, Lisa. Price drop. Okay, anybody interested in a buy it now for choice for $5? And I'll go ahead and show you the black one while I'm showing. This could also be used as an evening bag as well. It's got a great lining to it. Here's the back, brand new with tag. It's adjustable. So fanny packs can be stylish. Any interest? Aw, thank you, Rose. That's so sweet. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me show you a couple of Christmas ornaments and let me show you some decorator boxes. But I'm still taking requests as well if there are things you'd like to see. So here are the first box. It says every moment counts. And doesn't that mean something? Truly, truly. If you live your life like every moment counting, and such a pretty box. And look how the closure, it's not a boring straight. Look how it has that pretty V in it. And I've got multiple boxes here. These are a little bit smaller than the boxes I usually sell. So I'm going to start these off at 4. 4. Every moment that counts. And this one is just a tad bit smaller. They can nest into each other. This one says, think happy. Think happy thoughts. Be in a mind of gratitude. Count your blessings. And this one says, happy. And here's the inside. And look at the pretty contrast of the inside. And I really think they look pretty stacked together, but it is $4 for choice. Or if you want to make me an offer on the set, but I love that they nest inside each other. So in case you buy both, therefore I can save room in shipping them to you to just nest them back together. You could also use these to keep photos, keep your pens and pencils, hide your remotes in, or as a gift giving situation. So $4 for choice, or if somebody wants to make me an offer on the set. And Cool Ranch says, I bought a set of these, folks. They are beautiful and nice quality. Thank you so much for that endorsement. I appreciate that. Okay, last call. If anybody wants the set for 7, y'all let me know. Last call. Okay, I'm going to pass on those. Okay, next we're going to have choice of ornaments for $3. Anybody like the black and white gingham print? So these say Noel. And last Christmas, I made a great video about the meaning of the word Noel. You know, sometimes we hear the song The First Noel, and not everybody necessarily knows what it means. Because I grew up in New Orleans, therefore, I knew exactly what Noel meant. Spoiler alert. Noel means Christmas. It's literally the French word for Christmas. So while most of the United States has this idea of Santa Claus, and in the British countries, they have an idea of Father Christmas, down in New Orleans, we have something called Papa Noel. And that's our version of Santa Claus or Father Christmas. And Papa Noel has a sleigh that's pulled by alligators. And the alligators are not led by a red nose. They are led by the bonfires on the Mississippi River, which is why we build and light bonfires on Christmas Eve, so that Papa Noel can follow those to deliver gifts to the good little boys and girls. Oh, no. Cool Ranch, this is a 3-pack of ornaments, and we're only starting at $3. That's $1 a piece for these designer ornaments. So this first one with the black and white plaid says Noel. Then we have joy. I've got the joy down in my heart. Where? Down in, well, I'm sorry. Don't get me started. But if you've got the joy of Christmas, the joy of Jesus, the joy of the holidays, here's your joy ornament in a 3-pack for the low price of $3. Or for those of you who love the red color, I've got Mary. So those are the 3 choices. And I have 2 packs of each style of ornament. Sorry, sometimes I just lapse into singing, former career and all. So, but when I was growing up, that was one of my favorite songs when I was a kid, is I've got the joy down in my heart. because I was blessed that I went to a church that had a whole children's church service. And about 3/4 of that service was us singing music. So, because, children, their attention spans, music helps. Okay, Amy's bidding. And Amy's back. Welcome Amy back after her dog walk. So once again, the choices are the gingham that says Noel, the black and beige that says joy, and the red 3-pack that says Mary. So Amy's in for 3. Anybody in for 4? Remember, I only have 2 packs of each style of ornaments. And these ornaments are gorgeous and designer. And you don't have to use ornaments just on a tree. If you want to have them hanging from the knobs of your china cabinet, you can. Hanging from your doorknob. If you want to put them on a gift box or a gift bag, even if you want to have them hanging from the back of your chairs as a chairback bouquet. So much you can do with ornaments. Well, thanks for still bidding even while walking your sweet little Winnie. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up, pretty please. Okay, we are sold to Amy, who's your diver. And let's see which one or one she picks and what quantities. So the choices are Noel, Joy, or Mary. We'll pick by the word that the ornament says. Noel, Joy, or Mary. And I do have 2 available of each style. And while we're waiting on Amy to decide, it's a great time to click the thumbs up. And also let me know what other items you'd like to see coming up on tonight's show. 1 red and 2 plaid. Okay, here's 1 red, here's 1 plaid, and here's the second plaid. Okay, so here's the 3. The only other one I have is a second joy. So I started out with 2 of each. Amy bought 2 Noels and 1 Mary. So I've still got 1 Mary left and both joys. That's why when there's a limited quantity, it's always good to bid. Otherwise, you might miss out. Okay, Christine's in for a Mary. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, at the $3 price point, that's where we are. And let me show you a close-up of these beautiful joy. And we'll see if anybody has joy in their hearts, joy for Christmas, joy of Jesus, any interest in the joy. And I'm noticing now that this is a wood grain on this one. So if you've embraced the wood, maybe you've got wooden walls, maybe you have some kind of farm theme, ranch theme. or just a guy that likes wooden decor, here you go. These are very guy friendly. Last call on the joy ornaments. Well, I'm glad y'all like these. I'll have to bring a few ornaments to each of the next auctions then. Okay. How about a few little figurines? Okay, we're going to start these at $3 for choice. So these little ones look like pine cones. They are so adorable. So $3 for choice. And you'll see they've got some cute little furry friends. Oh, your sister Hannah's middle name is Joyce. So nice. Okay, looking for $3 starting bid for choice of figurines. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Okay, Amy also wants one joy. Okay. All right, here's a joy going to Amy. Thank you so much. Lisa, did you get that, sweetheart? Okay, I got that. Thank you so much, Amy and Amy. Okay, wonderful. So the next item is choice of these sweet little figurines. Look at that eyes, nose, and mouth. It just melts your heart. $3 for choice. These would be gorgeous in a little gift bag, sitting on your mantle, on an end table, a shelf. It's like the pine cones just opened up and came to life with a sweet little face. The texture on these is just beautiful. Hi, Hunter. Thanks so much for stopping by. So glad to see you. Everybody, welcome Hunter. And Hunter, click the thumbs up if you would, pretty please. Hopefully, we're getting close to 20 by now. Okay, any interest in the figurines? And I do have multiples of some of these. Okay, any interest? Last call on these, and I'll show you some even girlier ones with kind of a fruit motif coming up. All right, let's pass on these. Okay, we're still going to be at $3 for choice. So I've got these in the red, and I've got these in the yellow orange. And you don't necessarily have to have a pair. I think that they look super cute in pairs. I think what it was is my mother probably got a pair for me and a pair for my sister and just didn't get a chance to give them to us. So, because I found a big box with all of these figurines, which is what I'm now selling. So I'm thinking my mother got them, put them away, and either forgot about them or just didn't get a chance to give them out to us. Because my sister loves yellow, so I'm sure the yellow orange ones were for her. Because she has beautiful hair with rays of sunshine. And if you wanted to, you could swap them and get one of each color like that. If you wanted to do that, that would be super cute also. You wouldn't necessarily have to get a set of 2 red or a set of 2 yellow. Because after all, once Halloween is over, you need just some general fall decor. And these, with their fruit and vegetables, are great for the rest of fall, for November, when you're still celebrating the harvest. Okay, let me swap these out. I've next got some with dangle legs. Look how sweet these are. Have you seen the dangle legs where they sit on a shelf? Dangle, dangle. So still $3. And then after this, I'll have one last one. It's going to be a little bit more because it's more sculpted and delicate. But this is some cute little dangle legs if that's what you collect. Super cute. And their faces are so sweet. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Let me show you the last figurine and then we'll go on to something else. Okay, this one says Happy Fall. And look how gorgeous she is. Let me see if I can show you a close up of her face. Look how beautiful. So this one is going to be $7. And you can see it says Happy Fall. And here's her pretty little dress. Here's her pedestal. Super elegant. So $7 for this one. And then after this, we'll do some keychain. Any interest in this figure? Okay, we will pass on her. All right, next let's look at some keychains. Here's the first one. It says, not sisters by blood, but sisters by the heart. Oops, and I accidentally put my fingerprint on it. Sorry about that. So you might have a friend or coworker or somebody in your Bible study group that you feel this way about, where you're not sisters by blood, but you're sisters by the heart. So that's going to be the first keychain choice. Next, looking for a keychain you can put a photo in. Here is a great one. Inside it says Forever Friends, but you can open up the back and put a photo in. So, a photo of your best friend, a photo of your child, your sister, your husband, your granny. Next, I've got a cool one with a nautical ship sign. These are going to be starting bid $3. I've got a cute little dog for my dog lovers out there. Pretty little flower. Turtle alert. Look at that sweet little turtle. I've got a beautiful blue and white vase. Looks kind of like toile, but it has some imagery on it. Oops, this one wants to slide. Okay, let me put it up here then. Let's see what else I have. Okay, I've got one with some pretty little peaches in some different shades. This one is not gold and not silver. It's more of a bronze color, and it has an actual antique key hanging from it. How cool is that? And last but not least, I have this one that says, love you forever. And it's got a pretty little heart in the center with a little red heart inside the heart. So $3 for choice. And sometimes when you have somebody that you want to give a gift to, whether it's a friend, a coworker, jewelry just seems a little too personal, but yet you want to get them something pretty and blingy. And that's when I think that a keychain is ideal, because it's not as personal as jewelry. It just doesn't seem too personal, so to speak, but yet still fun, pretty, blingy, still artistic. Okay, any interest? There were a lot of choices on here. I'm kind of surprised one of these didn't tempt somebody. Okay. Let me show you some coin purses. These are all new. This one just has a little bit of a tag left. This one is llama. It's got a clasp on it. I'll show you the inside. Here's the inside, pristine white. That'll be the first choice. Second choice is this blue and white animal print, and it's got a keychain to it. Let me open it up. It'd be great for cosmetics, also great for all those receipts that you need to keep in your wallet, especially if you keep track of your mileage or your spending or something like that for work or for your family bills. For all of you who love fur, look at this, sweetie pie. And I wish you could feel the fur on here. So nice. And let me open it up and show you inside of this unicorn. Here's the inside. And here's the tag. Here's the keychain. And there's a fob on it as well. So still looking for $3 for choice. Any interest at $3? Okay, we're going to pass on these. How about some scarves? Let me back up the camera and show you some beautiful fashion scarves. Let me bring out my model. Back up the camera so y'all can see her. Okay, these scarves are going to be $6 for choice. Let me start off with this nice shiny one. It looks nice and shiny, and then you fan it out and you see it's actually got tone on tone stripes. How fancy is that? And you've got fringe at the bottom. And let me show you what it looks like on. You know, sometimes you're wearing a solid color, and so therefore you want a printed scarf. But if you're wearing a floral shirt or you're wearing something that has a pattern, then you want a solid color scarf. So that's the first one. Maybe you need a dressier scarf. Let me show you this one. Can you see the shimmer and shine? I'm hoping the camera's going to focus in. This one is all shimmer and shine. This is an evening scarf. So I'll swap this out. Still new with tags. Look how pretty this is. This would be great with a coat as well. So this is going to be the second one. Let's see if I can lay these out a little bit better. The third one is going to be this beautiful ombre. So it starts with a turquoise blue, and then it goes to a teal, to a green, lime. In the very center, it is yellow. And then once again, the color changes. So gorgeous colors on this. See if I can hold it this way so you can see all of the colors. Let me move this out of the way. I don't think this is helping. Okay, so here's this one. For those of you who like florals, look at this beautiful one. You've got red and pink flowers. You've got purple and lavender flowers. Even just the leaves are gorgeous. So that's going to be the fourth choice. And last but not least, I've got this shiny orange. Now, this orange one would be beautiful. It's a square, or this would also be beautiful as a table scarf. It's big enough to go on your table. So maybe you just need a pretty orange piece of fabric for an end table. This could be that for you. So I'll put it up here as well. We'll see if there's any interest in scarves. So one of the things I love so much about scarves is that they can be fashion or they can be home decor. Okay. Oh, Amy's bidding. Cool Ranch is bidding. Okay. Anybody want to go up to 7? Otherwise, we will count this down to Cool Ranch. Lisa, would you do the honors, pretty please? Oh, give me a chance to have a little sip of water. And y'all remember to stay tuned until the end because we will be having a fabulous clearance round. And it looks like tonight might be a shorter auction, but that's okay. After all, we want to make sure and get our sleep so we can get up bright and early for church in the morning. Okay, we are sold to Cool Ranch. Which one or ones do you pick? We're going to call the first one Stripe. We're going to call the second one Shimmer. We'll call the third one Ombre. We'll call the fourth one Flower. And we'll call the fifth one Orange. Okay, she's going for the white shimmer, the floral, and the orange. Okay, here's the 3 that Amy picked out. Great choices. Okay, so the remaining are this ombre one, which is going to go with so many colors, and this fish, and it's got a subtle stripe to it. Any interest in the scarves? Okay, we're going to pass on these. Okay, next, let me show you, if I can get it out of the box here, this beautiful brand new picture frame. This is 3.5 by 7. It says more than a smile, because a picture just captures a look of somebody in the moment. We are all more than our pictures and more than just a smile. I'm going to start this off at $3. One of the things I really like about this is the fact that the frame is at an angle. I think that that's really novel. Yes, she wore so many scarves. I probably shouldn't dox her in this way, but while I am an hourglass, curvy kind of a lady, my mother was super tall, super thin, flat chested. So, one of the things that she liked about scarves is that she always felt like she had nothing to look at on the front. So she purposely would wear statement necklaces. She would wear scarves. She would tie them in elaborate ways. She would have a scarf clip, a scarf pin. So nobody ever noticed that she was basically flat chested because they were so busy looking at her brooches, her scarves, her scarf clips, the whole way she used fashion to trick the eye. But thank you for asking that question so I could tell another mommy story. I know y'all probably get so tired of me telling mommy and daddy stories, um, but I miss them so terribly and um, still love them so much. And I know they're looking down on heaven from me. Oh, you love scarves too. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, thank you for that encouragement, Lisa. I appreciate that. Okay, so anybody for this brand new frame? Okay, let me put this back in. Oh, I should have told Christine about this about a month ago. She was asking about brand new frames, and this one's pretty silver. Christine, do you happen to still be here? I bet Christine left. Remind me, somebody, to email the timestamp to Christine. One of my mods, write down the timestamp. Okay. Next, I have some pretty little memo pads, and they come with a magnet on the back, and they also come with a refrigerator magnet. So I'm going to start these out at $3 because you're getting the memo notepad, which is magnetized, and the pretty little magnet that goes with it. And the second one is, the first one was seashells. The second one is this pretty little beach scene. I also love that they come with this designer bow, so they are all ready for gift giving. So once again, a nice lined notepad. I don't know if I showed y'all that this one was lined as well. Can y'all see the lines? Well, if not, it's okay, y'all. And I do have two of this particular one. So $3 starting bid. It's a super cute little gift set, or it could be a gift to yourself, a gift to your spouse. But I love that it sticks on the fridge, or it could stick on your washing machine or your dryer, because those are magnetized as well. And my dad used to be the person who would volunteer to do laundry. And that was just one of the chores he liked to do. I later found out the reason why is he could put everything in there and then just sit down and do a crossword puzzle or make the grocery list or make the chore list. So he always had one of these list pads that was magnetized and stuck to the washing machine. Although clearly he would not have used one of these with the girly little bows, which is why these didn't get used. Okay, last call on these. Next, I've got a cute little votive holder. The front looks like an angel. And if you notice, it's kind of a stadium situation where the back is tall and the front is short. And it's all so that you could see this Bible verse, which says, "Praise the Lord, for he is good." And I wish they had put the whole verse down, because the full verse says, "Praise the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." And in fact, there's a hymn by that title that I used to conduct all the time. It was one of my favorites. But anyway, I'm going to start this off at $5. So just imagine um, lighting a candle in this. You could put a votive candle, you could put a tea candle in it, and you light it during your prayer time. You light it during your meditation time, during your Bible study time, and this will give you some mood lighting. If you put a scented candle, it will even give a scent. So $5. Praise the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. So I think this is super duper cute. This is another thing that I'm guessing was probably a gift my mother was going to give to me. You'll probably notice I have gotten out a lot of the Christmas and fall stuff that my parents had put away. So it's brand new. It just never got given. So these things are not things that I have retail arbitraged or things that I can get multiples. Once they are sold, they are gone. But I'm trying to empty out some cabinets and some armoires. I want to say it's in Psalms. I don't have the exact scripture reference. Lisa, why don't you ask your Alexa and let us know? Thank you. Okay, we're going to pass on this. All right, next I want to show you a 3D sleep eye mask. And you're saying, how is an eye mask 3D? Oh, let me read you the package first. Sorry. It has shading close to the forehead and nose. It has no pressure. It won't press against your eyes. It is skin friendly. It is selected soft and memory foam. And it has ventilation. It can be worn for a long time. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Okay. So we are sold to Cool Ranch. Thank you so much. Sold, sold, sold. Sorry, I missed that. All right, so let me show you what this looks like now that I've read the box to you. Now, if you can see, the reason it doesn't push or press against the eyes, the reason that you can wear this for a long period of time is, do you see how, first of all, here's the memory foam, and you see how I press it and it comes back. It is super thick, but it also has an area specifically for the eyes. And these are all new and sealed. Here's the adjustable strap on the back. Here's the front, which is just plain, but you don't need it to be fancy. And here's the back. I'm going to start these memory foam sleep masks at $3. And they're called Dreamy Sleeper 3D Eye Mask. And they are really thick and luxurious, filled with memory foam. And it says that it effectively blocks light and allows your eyes freely blinking inside. And it's ideal for meditation, yoga, travel, napping, and insomnia. And over here, it says it has a low rebound memory foam, soft and comfortable, that there's no pressure on the eyes or the eye space, and it's wider and deeper than other eye masks. And it allows the eye mask to so that the eye mask will not oppress the eyes. Unique heat bonded technology instead of glue. And top quality fabric. And it fits the size head circumference. How many do I have? Let me see. I have 3 available. Just 3. All brand new and sealed. Any interest? Last call on these. Any interest? Okay, we can pass on these. Next, I have this great metal straw set. You get 2 of the straight ones, the bendy straws, and most importantly, you get a straw cleaner. So it's a 5-piece set. I'm going to start this 5-piece set off at $6. This way, you can have reusable metal straws and a straw cleaner, whether you're using a glass or a cup, whether you're using plastic or glass. You may have had some of those plastic straws and they just broke, or the acrylic ones, or they got dirty and you didn't have a way to clean down in there. So this way you're going to get 4 straws and a cleaning brush. Okay, any interest? We're going to pass. I've also got a 3-piece set. This 3-piece set, I'm going to start at $3. You get 1 straight straw, 1 angled straw, and 1 cleaning brush. So $3 for a 3-piece set. Hi, Krista. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. So $3 for a 3-piece set. You get the straight straw, you get the elbow straw, and you get the cleaning brush. $3 for a 3-piece set. Everybody welcome Krista B to the chat. Okay, last call on this straw set. Okay, next I have this huge 100 industrial pack of 3 by 4 inch non-adherent pads. These are made by Curad. They are a cotton polyester blend. So if you're maybe putting together a emergency preparedness kit, these would be great for that. I'm going to start this 100 pack out at $5. $5 for this 100 pack. Thanks so much for coming, Krista. So glad you're here. I tell you what, let's make it a choice auction. So that will be the next choice will be a 200 pack of these ruby red shiny glossy cupcake liners, which keep in mind cupcake liners can also be muffin liners, and I've even made individual meatloaf balls in these. So 200 red, it'd be gorgeous for Christmas or even Valentine's Day. That's going to be the second option. Third option will be this huge sack of these wooden beads. You can use them natural, you could stain them darker. Next option is this steering wheel cover, and it is all blinged out. In the center, it's got kind of a quilted leather to it. And if you're saying, oh, it's only got one spot, no, look at the other side, it's got it too. So super blingy on the steering wheel cover. Let's see if I can put it up here. So those are going to be your 4 choices at the low $5 price point. They are all one and done, all things that are available only in a quantity of 1. Any interest? Remember, this is a 100 count for the Curad non-adherent 3x4 pads, a 200 pack of the cupcake liners. I don't think this tells me. Let me see if there's a. I cannot read the label to see how many is in here. This is 3 pounds, so I'm not sure how many that's in it. And then obviously the steering wheel cover is 1. Oh, thank you for the smiley face. Also, Krista, please click the thumbs up. Okay, any interest? All right, we'll pass on these. Next, still at $5 for choice, I've got a cross stitch. And it says it contains cotton fabric, cotton thread, needle, and instructions. Oh, thank you for registering. Lisa, can you and Karen verify, pretty please? And they're calling it red umbrella. Although it looks kind of like a mushroom, but it's actually a red umbrella. And it's going to be 35 by 47 centimeters. And it's got all the instructions on the back. So that's the first choice. The second choice is called tulips. And look at these beautiful pink tulips. This is also a cross stitch. It's got all of the same items in it. Here's the instructions on the back. So if we've got anybody that likes to make up cross stitch, in fact, let me sit them up like this. I think you might be able to see them better. And then as a third choice by 3M, I have general purpose sanding sheets. And I'm not sure what it means, but 100, 150, 220. So kind of sandpaper. It says 2 medium, 2 fine, and 1 very fine. So that's the 5 that you get here. 2 medium, 2 fine, and 1 very fine. So those are your 3 choices at the low $5 price point. And y'all make sure you stay till the very end when we have a clearance round. The clearance round will be buy it now, and it will be only on items that were complete and total passes. Okay, we've got some great choices at the $5 price point. And you'll let me know any other things you'd like to see. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so sold for an offer of $12 for all. Thank you so much. So $12, Lisa, bulk lot. Thank you so much. Okay, next we are going to have a 3-piece set for choice, and it's going to be $3 starting bid. So these are by the company Hemp. And what do you get for $3? Well, you get a shower poof, and you get a body wash and a body lotion. Now, this first one is made with coconut oil. And it's tied up in this pretty organza bag. It has a super nice little ribbon to it. Now, the second one is lavender scented, same brand, made by hemp, with lavender oil. You get the body lotion, the body wash, the pretty shower poof, and you get a pretty organza bag. I hope it went through. We're waiting for verification, but if you'd like to go ahead and bid, I'll let you bid. Because after all, you can always just send me an email. So if you want to bid, Krista, go ahead. After all, it's the end of the auction. Here on Bargains by Belle, we do let people combine auctions. So you can combine the Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday auction because I do my invoicing and shipping on Wednesday and Thursday. So 3-piece set for the low price of $3. And we have 2 scents available. The scent choices are coconut and lavender. Oh, and Lisa says you're good to bid. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, Krista, how did you hear about my auction? Were you invited by somebody, or did you just see it on the YouTube algorithm? Or did you see me when I guested on some other auction? Just curious, no right or wrong answer. Okay, any interest in a 3-piece set for $3? These would be great gifts for teachers, for the receptionist at your doctor's office, your accountant's office, your chiropractor's office, for your mail person. You know, all those little gifts where you just need to give something tiny. And I love that it's in a pretty organza bag, that it has a pretty gift bow on it. You know, it's not one of those gifts where you have to buy it, then you have to go out and buy a gift bag, buy tissue paper. It's ready. That's what I was thinking, that I had seen you in the chat of some other auctions. Okay, last call on these sets. Okay. Next, I have these multi-purpose timers. I don't know if y'all have seen these, but these are an absolute lifesaver. Oh, Lisa's in for 3. Okay, let me bring these back. Okay, here was the 2 choices. I'm so sorry that I moved them too quickly. All right, Lisa, which one did you want and what quantity? Okay, she's going for the lavender. Excellent. Anybody else? Okay, last call. All right, so next I wanted to show you this multi-purpose timer. I'm going to start this off at $8. These are fantastic. I've used them for Christmas lights outside. I've used them for the Christmas tree inside because you don't want it to burn 24/7, but you want it to light up when you wake up and you want it to go to sleep at night. Same way with your outdoor watering. You don't want it to um, log to rain all the live long day. You want it to just cut on at certain times. When am I usually on? I'm on at 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday and Monday and Tuesday. I take Sunday off in between for worship, rest, and relaxation. So Friday and Saturday, Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I do my invoicing and shipping. So, also, my parents used to use one of these on the inside for their coffee maker because my dad loved to wake up to the smell of coffee. So, good for that as well. Then he eventually got one of those programmable coffee makers, and instead, my mother would plug this in for a oil diffuser that she liked. But now that you're registered, we will put you on the newsletter. So you'll get a newsletter with links to all of the auctions and some of the behind the scenes info. Also, if you'd like to join the Discord, you can get all of the up to the minute auction information there. You can get pictures of all of the things that people buy and how they use them and what they do with them. You can private chat and group chat. Oh, $8 starting bid. So, but let me read this to you, all of the details here. It is a 24-hour programmable. It has settings that repeat daily. There's an on-off switch in case you want to take a day off, want to take the weekend off. Maybe you're going out of town. And it's programmable in 30-minute increments. Also, there's a manual override switch in case you forget or something operates and you need to hurry and turn it off. So, and it's super simple to operate. And you'll see it just plugs into an outlet, easy peasy. And I do have two of those. Okay, any interest in the multi-purpose mechanical timer? All right, we will pass on that. Next is going to be a choice of earrings. Look at the shine and sparkle of these. These are going to be $3 for choice. And we've got almost every color of the rainbow. So if you're looking for a specific color to go with an outfit, holiday outfit, so they're small enough to still be demure, but yet big enough that people are actually going to see them on your ears. They're not those super tiny studs where they almost look like a pimple. These, you can tell, are actual earrings. And let me show you from the side. They are prong set and they actually look like gemstones. How cool are those? Beautiful settings and beautiful stones. Just look at the way light reflects in them. Beautiful sparkle. Any interest? Okay, last call on these. Next, I want to show you one of the most elaborate jewelry boxes I've ever seen. I'm going to start this one at $12. It is pretty in pink and it has a closure here. This would also be great for travel. Let me show you this beautiful stitching as well. And let me see if I can show you that's kind of padded. So here we go. Oops. There we go. These are adjustable in case you have something and need to move them around. So we've got all of this room for rings. Look at that. And here there's plenty of room for your brooches, or if it's a guy, for cufflinks. And you're saying, well, that's nice and all, Belle, but how is this the most deluxe jewelry box you've ever seen? Let me show you. There's more. You pull this down and boom, room for all your earrings. And your earrings aren't just going to be swimming around. You literally can put them through the holes, put the backs on the other side. This way, they're not clanging around. They're not rubbing the metal off. They're not dislodging stones. This is the most secure way to put your earrings. And you're saying, well, Belle, that's nice. I mean, you have the bottom and you have the top. But wait, there's more. In even the top, there is this nice little pocket for if you want, maybe want to tuck in some bigger brooches, or maybe you want to tuck in a little bit of cash. But I love these hanging mechanisms for your necklaces. If you have some delicate bracelets, you might get even hang bracelets, but I highly recommend these for necklaces. And then if you want to, you can also tuck some in here. So you've got the necklaces with the pocket. Then you've got the holes that you can put all of your pierced earrings through. And then on the bottom, you've got room for your rings and brooches or bracelets. So 3 tiers, all for the low price of $12. This would also be an amazing gift, maybe for a teen or a tween just starting out with jewelry that just needs a small jewelry box. This would also be a great travel mechanism for a lady with lots of jewelry but needs to just bring some with her on her trip to the in-laws for Christmas, that business trip to the conference or the symposium. You could even use this as a gift giving mechanism and put a piece of jewelry in here for the recipient to find. Then they get the piece of jewelry and the box. Okay, any interest? Well, I think we've had a fun time tonight, but it's getting late, and I want everybody to be able to get in bed early for church tomorrow. So I'm thinking that we should wrap it up. Why don't we have a quick clearance round? I see there's only a few people watching, but many people do watch the replay and do order from the replay. So, who's ready for a clearance round? I say laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. So, let me tell you how the clearance round will work. I will pick some items and I'll let the people watching in the chat pick some items. I'll bring those items back up and I will clearance the price. And all of the clearance prices will be buy it now. It will be lickety split. So we won't go back and re-explain everything. As soon as Cool Ranch can type it in, we will go to the next item. So if you want it, you better pounce. You better snipe. You better let us know quick, quick, quick. And if you have any requested items, you can let me know that too. But I will start picking unless or until I see some requests. So if you have requests, let them be made known. I'm going to start with this jewelry box. I'm going to clearance this, even though I had it at 12, down to 10. So pink deluxe jewelry box down to 10. Put it back in its bag so that it stays clean. So jewelry box down to 10. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. Next, I'm going to take these multi-purpose mechanical timers. I'm going to clearance these down to $6. We were asking 8. It's going to go down to 6. Made by Pro Essentials. Okay, next, I'm going to take this 200 pack of red cupcake liners, brand new, and I'm going to clearance them. They were at 5, down to 4. Lisa, did you want 1 or 2? Lisa, let me know, 1 or 2. Well, I guess I'll find out when I read it on your list. Okay, so a lot of 200 red cupcake or muffin liners. These were 5, and we're taking these down to 4. Okay, for your Christmas tree. Lovely. Cool Ranch, did you get these for 4? Okay, wonderful. Let's see. We also had all of these wooden beads. These were 5, and I'm going to take these at 4. So big bag of wooden beads. And you see they do have holes. So if you want to string them together to make a garland, to macrame, to make a hanger for something. Okay, let's see. I had these fanny packs. I'm going to take these down to $4 for choice. $4 for choice. And last but not least, this beautiful children's apron, which is handmade with the beautiful hot air balloon. It says, "Imagination will take you everywhere." I started this out at $6. I'm going to clearance this down to $5. And this is going to be my last item of the night, unless there are any requests. Thank y'all so much for attending tonight's auction. I hope to see everybody back Monday at 7 p.m.